In this video, I want to share with you 5 things I love about Fort Worth, Texas. Listen, I have spent so many years in Fort Worth, raising my kids, enjoying all the things that the city has to offer, and I want to share them with you. Hello, my name is Dana Pollard and I'm a real estate agent in Texas, and I'm on the hunt to discover the best cities for you to live. So if you're looking at buying a home, fill out the Dream Home Questionnaire in the link below to schedule your one-on-one Zoom consultation with one of my most amazing agents. What's different about our team is they are well-versed in all the Dallas-Fort Worth cities. And if you need a referral to Houston, Austin, or San Antonio, we have the hookup for you as well. And if you're looking at selling a home in Texas, fill out the Sell My Home questionnaire. Let's get started. I spent a Saturday hitting my favorite spots, and I'd say others had the same idea as well. So I got here to Fort Worth, and lo and behold, there is a walkatron or a marathon, probably like a walkatron going on in Fort Worth down at the park. Yeah, so there's a lot of people here right now. I'm here on the Trinity River in Fort Worth, and it's absolutely gorgeous out. This time of year, we are in October, and it's beautiful, 68 degrees. And this is our favorite time of year because the weather is so pretty, and so it's just a little bit chilly for us. You northerners don't make fun of me, but it's just perfect t-shirt weather, perfect biking and jogging weather. But what I really love about Fort Worth is the culture. So first off, when I arrived here, I didn't know what it was. I called it a walkathon or something, but I discovered that it's a walkathon for human trafficking. So I just love that the community would rally together for awareness for human trafficking. Even walking on this bridge, one guy on a bike was just talking with a random guy, a stranger that was running, is like, how far are you running today? They just struck up a conversation, and I love that. I love the culture here. There's a huge diversity, and so if you feel like you wouldn't be welcome in Texas by, the locals, it's just not true, guys. It's wonderful culture here. We talk to each other, we smile, even on the roads as we're jogging, not the roads, but the trail, the walking path. We smile at each other, we say hi, tip our hats. Maybe I don't, but some of the men do. And I just love it. So I really love the culture here in Fort Worth. I'm at the Fort Worth Police and Firefighters Memorial, and while I'm on this whole Fort Worth culture, I want to say that they are very friendly toward their police officers, toward firefighters, as well as our veterans. Fort Worth is very honoring of veterans, and all of you who have given your life to service of the people, of the public. I love that about Fort Worth. Can't forget about food. So many great restaurants are here, but you know how I love tacos. Down here beside Velvet Taco is Montgomery Plaza. It's a nice hangout spot with dining and a few shopping areas. Target's right behind it. There are condos down here. It's a great place for like the young professional. But I just had to mention that because it's really has a great nightlife. The Montgomery Plaza is a great place to hang out. You can go on a date night, hang out with some friends. I like this area because it has a real new vibe. This actually used to be an old department store that I went to when I was a kid. Anyway, now it's a great place to go shopping and, have a drink and just hang out. I also love how it's so family oriented here. There's a park, there's parks everywhere, y'all, but a big, beautiful park here at Trinity River. It's called Trinity Park. Very, very nice. I used to take my kids there when they were young. And so it's just great to see all the families out and about here in Fort Worth. Besides the parks, Fort Worth also has a great zoo. It's rated among the best in the nation time and time again. It's a great zoo. And there's museums. The kids love the Fort Worth Museum of Science and History. And there are so many other family-friendly activities here in Fort Worth as well. And how could I forget the main nature-made attraction? The Trinity River. I love the Trinity River. It's one of my favorite things about Fort Worth. You can hike, you can bike, you can go kayaking, you can do paddle boarding. I love paddle boarding. It's my new discovery. One of my favorite things to do. My husband doesn't like it, but I like it. And you can run along the Trinity River with miles of trails. I've gone 16 miles. I know that's not too much on biking, but 16 miles one way and back on the Trinity River. And there's restaurants. They're just now starting to pop up on the Trinity River, but there are restaurants and coffee shops and outdoor entertainment at some of these places. So I'm really digging this Trinity River. And one other thing is the city of Fort Worth is going to be building like a river walk. So if you've ever been to San Antonio, the river walk down there, only this is going to be much newer, cleaner, and it's going to be a really nice area for Panther Island. They are building this river walk to help control flooding, but we're gonna have apartments there, condos, retail, restaurants. It's going to be a pretty hot attraction coming soon to Fort Worth. So those are just some of the things that I love about the outdoors of Fort Worth. Another thing I love about Fort Worth, especially since we help families get into homes, is that the cost of living and house prices are lower on the Fort Worth side than the Dallas side. So the median home price here for a single family home is $350,000 versus on the Dallas side, which is $466,000. So you can get closer to the city of Fort Worth with and more value in a home than if you're on the Dallas side. So close to downtown Dallas, it's gonna be a lot more than out into the suburbs, which means a longer commute if you're traveling to the big city for work. But Fort Worth, you're gonna be closer into the city and the housing is less here, okay? Now, so on that, we get to help a lot of families. Fort Worth is a great first-time home buyer area because of the pricing, as well as if you are in luxury, you can get far more for your money in a home here in Fort Worth than in Dallas. And so the cost of living in general and housing is less in the Fort Worth area. So what I love about Fort Worth is it's a smaller city and you can get around from north to south, east to west a little faster. It's not as many miles long as Dallas, and you also get a culture with that. I feel like it's not a country culture, but it's a little more country than I would say Dallas. So Fort Worth has a more country vibe. Guys, it's not the country, it's still a city, but it has the people vibe, the country people vibe. Would say the rednecks, but nah, not rednecks. But it has a more country vibe, a conservative vibe than Dallas. And Dallas just is so big and so busy. The streets here in Fort Worth are a little wider, but I would say that both Dallas and Fort Worth, their city construction, like on the streets, I don't really like it. I don't like how they develop their roads, but maybe it's because I've been in Collin County with Frisco and Prosper where they have lovely roads. So, but all that being said, I love the smaller nature of the city of Fort Worth. Hey, do you have any questions about Fort Worth, Texas? If so, put them in the comments below and I'm happy to respond personally to your questions. Also, if you're looking at buying a home in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, any of these suburb cities, then fill out the Dream Home questionnaire in the link below, and I look forward to meeting you soon.